Alright, I'm back getting ready to do swatches of the different, like, the powder products, but I put on the Vicious Varnish High Shine Lip Stain in Runway Red, which was the darker red color, and it's supposed to be a lip stain, but I'm not really getting the stain quality from it, at least not yet. I don't know if it's one of those where you have to let it set for a while before it, like, stains, or if it's a stain because after the gloss wears off, then you're left with a stain. But it was kind of like, I put it on and I just kind of like let it set for a moment, but it was like still smearing all around, like every time I like move my lips, and it, you know how like dark colored lipsticks or like red lipsticks in general like transfer around your teeth and everything. I was trying to like clean that off, do that little trick where you like pull your finger out to get like all the residue off, but I'm still getting a lot of transfer. So I'm paranoid now that I'm going to have it like all over my teeth throughout this video, but it's a nice like lip color and everything, but as for lip stain, that's still questionable at the moment, so we'll see how this does. But I really like the color. This was like, of the two, it was the one that was a little bit deeper and richer in the like red pigmentation. So as for color quality, I like this a lot. So anyway, we'll get on to the actual swatches of the eyeshadow and that shimmer powder. But I'll start with the shimmer palette first, because this was like that one that everybody was like comparing to the Becca Champagne, whatever it was. So I'm really excited about this one. So this is kind of like a close-up of it. And so here we go with the swatch. So I'm just going to like do this. That is gorgeous. So here is how it transfers. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I'm like so excited for this product. Oh my gosh. It's just like, it's heavenly. That's like the most perfect way to describe it. It's heavenly. Like, you can put this on and be like a little cherub from heaven down on earth doing your thing. So that is amazing. I'm just so stoked to have this. Yay! Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's definitely like a golden champagne color. So that is incredible. Oh my word. Okay. So as I'm cleaning off this first swatch, I realized that I still have a little bit of reminiscent of a black stamp on my hand from several days ago when I went to the Memphis Zoo. So, and I can't talk right now because I'm getting like really congested. But that's interesting. That's some good ink that they use at the Memphis Zoo to make sure that your little stamp doesn't fade off really fast. Okay, so next up I'm going to do the Camouflage Couture eyeshadow palette. This one is going to be really exciting for me because of the gold color. But I'm going to start out, I think I'm going to start out with the lighter green color up here. We'll see how that does. That's really pretty. Oh, and the applicator fell out. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's like that makes me think of like a mermaid tail. Like that is, I'm already in love with just that color alone. And here's the little applicator that fell out, if that's showing up. This is a weird way for me to hold it, but yeah, that's the little applicator it comes with, which, yeah, I'm not a fan of these applicators. I usually just take them out. They're great for nail art though, so another use for them, but yeah. Okay, next I'm going to do this green shade right down here. So that's really pretty. We'll swatch it. Oh my gosh. Okay, these two alone are like phenomenal. I'm really excited about those two colors right there. That is like perfection. If you ever want to do like a mermaid eye, those are the two greens that you need right there. Okay, so Let me wipe these off my fingers. Next I'm going to do this color right up here, which I don't know, depending on the light I'm in, it's like a different color. Like right now it looks more like an olive with silver shimmer with a slight hint of a cool gold to it. Another light, so it's just like a cool gold with some silver shimmer in it. So, but here we go. I'm going to swatch it now anyway, regardless of what color it actually is. Alright. Oh no, that's really pretty. That reminds me of, was it like Urban Decay Maui Wowie? No, I don't think that's like Maui Wowie. I don't know, but it's a really pretty color. It reminds me of some kind of Urban Decay color, and like the transfer, like it transfers amazing from, like when you do like a finger transfer, I mean, if you get that much payoff, that's pretty great. So this is, man, this is a great eyeshadow palette. Like, it really is comparable to Urban Decay, just in the swatching process. Okay, and then I'm going to do this really dark green down here. That's a really rich, deep dark green. Oh no, that's really nice. So there it is. Okay, so far I'm loving this palette. Like, for $1, like, what? That's pretty incredible, and I'm really excited to try this gold in the middle. I hope it won't disappoint me. Like, it'd be my luck. Usually the one I'm most excited about is like the worst payoff. So here we go. I'm gonna try this gold right here. Ooh. Okay. So apparently while I was watching the gold one, I ran out of time and it cut off everything that I had recorded. So here we go again with this gold that I was all excited about, which, yeah. So I'll just redo my reaction to it, and I'd already cleaned off the back of my hand, so that's what's going on here. So here is the gold, nice pigmentation, and nice payoff. Again, it's not quite the gold that I'm looking for still, but it's pretty darn close, and it's pretty darn awesome. So this is a definite winner right here. Yeah, I would definitely, so far, swatching process very comparable to Urban Decay. I feel like I'm a broken record because I keep saying that, but truly it is very, like, I mean, if you can't afford Urban Decay, then this is, you need this. Just, you need this. Even if you can afford Urban Decay, even if you have Urban Decay, just get this because this is $1. I mean, you need it. Everybody needs it, okay? Just, that's all there is to it. And also I was explaining that I am using these makeup remover wipes, again, from Dollar Tree. At first I was like using them to like clean off my fingers in between swatching the different colors on the back of my hand. And I was concerned because I weren't really getting the color off that well, but it's actually, for the most part, I mean, my back of my hand is like a gold shimmer ball at the moment, but hey, I actually like that. But for the sake of the next swatchy swatch that I'm about to do, I really wish it wasn't like a gold disco ball, but oh well. But yeah, these are actually decent wipes, so no complaints there. No, you need a cameo on this. Okay. Special snowflake. Okay, and finally I am going to attempt to swatch this little eyeshadow palette thing and Dutchess Lounge, which I was pretty, like, okay, I wasn't as excited about the green one as I am, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, yeah, so the green one was super awesome, and I saw, like, a thing about this which looks super awesome, so I'm hoping that this is actually super awesome to me. So anyway, I'm going to just go ahead and swatch it because that's what I'm supposed to be doing right now anyway. So I'm going to try this silvery gray one up here. And there goes the these things have these little applicators and I keep forgetting they're in there and then they go flying off. But yeah, that one, that's a very sheer silver. Ugh, okay. Yeah, so that silver right there is kind of, I mean, it's okay, but it's not the greatest. I'm very, like, even though I love silver things, that's just, silver eyeshadows, they're a dime a dozen, let's just put it that way. But yeah, so that's an okay color, but, and I put it in a really awkward spot. Let me re-swatch that one. So basically, here I am, there it is, swatchy swatch right there. Yeah, so it's a good shadow, but it's not great. So, there we go. That's that. So next up, I'm going to do this one, which, in this light right now, it looks like a very deep eggplant color with like a purple or red shimmer in it. So we'll see how that swatches. There we go, one swipe. Swatchy swatch. Ooh, that's a very, very, very deep. That's almost shows up black. But that's interesting. Yeah, so that's that. This is definitely, like, if you want to do a smoky eye, these two colors right here are really great to do, like, a really, really great smoky eye look. Okay, so, moving on. Okay, next up, I'm going to try this black with, like, blue shimmer down here. Oh my gosh, that's, like, if you have that kind of pigmentation from a black shadow in one swipe, that's a pretty good black eyeshadow. Yes, okay, so that's pretty awesome. That's a definite winner in the way of black eyeshadows. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, so that, even the blue shimmer transfers pretty good. That's one thing I will say, like, these colors, the shimmer in them transfers really well. Like, sometimes you'll have, especially with cheap eyeshadow with shimmer and glitter, the glitter and shimmer doesn't transfer at all, or maybe a little bit of it will, but these definitely transfer great. As for fallout, I don't know, but hey, if it, usually if it transfers like that well, usually to me, if you have a good primer, then fallout isn't much of an issue at all. Okay, so let's try it. I'm really excited about this blue color right here. This deep, rich blue with blue. And it almost looks like it has some purple shimmer in there too. So, here we go. One swipe. Okay, so I'm a little underwhelmed by that. And it just basically looks like a really sheer black with blue shimmer in it. Let me try that again. See if maybe I can build it up. Okay, it's a little bit better if you swipe over it the second time. Okay, so that's that. Clean this off right here. Okay, and finally I am going to swatch the purple in the middle, which just looks like a matte purple. Swipey. Yeah, and that's that. So, I hate to say it, but I'm not impressed with this at all. I thought I'd be like, I mean, I thought especially this blue right here was like what I was really excited about, but it's basically like a black. Silly fiance. Aww. But, I mean, like, okay, so I have a ton of, like, smoky palettes already that have the dark, deep, rich colors. So this, like, I mean, this is just, I was, like, this blue right here, I thought it was going to be really unique, but, it's not quite as unique as I thought it was going to be. So for somebody who doesn't already have a lot of, like, blacks and deeps, rich, smoky colors, this would be a really great palette, but I already have a ton of those, so this, I'm not impressed with it. I'm underwhelmed with it, but that's just because, but in general, like, okay, all that aside, it's good if you're wanting, like, shimmery blacks. It's great if you need, like, shimmery blacks with, like, a silver highlight. That's perfect for that. Quality-wise, they're good. They're still really good pigmented shadows, but But I have to say that this definitely trumps this one. Like, you need this one, you don't need this one. Let's just put it that way. But I am just in love with this one right here. So, there goes the light. So even the light went out, it was that bad. But anyway, that's that for the swatches. And so here's just me, like, removing these with this one makeup wipe that I was using. Yeah, that's just a muddy mess. But in general, yeah, I've got to say, like, so far, I am just, like, loving, like, if you're gonna get anything from, like, and just basically go to the freaking Dollar Tree and buy the Camouflage Couture eyeshadows, and then get you the, whatchamacallit, the Shimmer palette in Hollywood Boulevard, because you cannot go wrong with either of those. You're going to love them. They are like magical, heavenly makeup items for dirt cheap that will make your whole life that much better in the way that makeup can make your life better. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So, they're great. They're fabulous. They're swell. They're wonderful. They're fantastic. They're phenomenal. I don't know why I'm trying to sell these products, but just get them. That's all there is. Get them.